Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
AS President Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential race, endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris. Voters have pointed out a TV show appears to be predicting the historic election, and it's not The Simpsons. On Sunday afternoon, Biden suddenly announced he was withdrawing the presidential election after weeks of pressure from within the Democratic Party. He reflected on his presidency and how he fully intended to seek re-election. "And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term," Biden said. Shortly after, in a separate post to X, Biden endorsed Harris as the Democratic nominee to replace him on the ticket come November. It didn't take long for voters to find a connection between Harris's shot at the White House compared to the similar career of fictional character Selina Meyer from the comedy show Veep. Veep, which aired on HBO from 2012 to 2019, follows Meyer, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, throughout Washington as she serves as the first woman vice president after a failed presidential bid. In the finale of the second season, Meyer reveals to her team that her former running mate President Stuart Hughes would no longer be running for re-election, teeing her up to be the first woman president. Fans of the show shared the clip on X, pointing out the similarities between the fictional situation and the sudden change in the Democratic ticket. "This show. It's always this show," one X user wrote. "Veep is a reality show. 'Cause Selina Meyer is Kamala Harris," another said. "It is wild how much Kamala's journey is turning out to be like Selina's in Veep," a third chimed in. Several went on to claim that Veep appeared to be predicting the future in a fashion similar to that of The Simpsons, which is notorious for seemingly predicting future events. "This is dem Simpsons," one user said. "Other than The Simpsons, no show has predicted real-life events like Veep has," another wrote. "What's unfolded in politics the last 8 years is insane, and we watched it play out on TV first. Crazy." On behalf of the American people, I thank Joe Biden for his extraordinary leadership as President of the United States and for his decades of service to our country. His remarkable legacy of accomplishment is unmatched in modern American history, surpassing the legacy of many presidents who have served 2 terms in office. It is a profound honor to serve as his vice president, and I am deeply grateful to the President, Dr. Biden, and the entire Biden family. I first came to know President Biden through his son Beau. We were friends from our days working together as attorneys general of our home states. As we worked together, Beau would tell me stories about his dad. The kind of father, and the kind of man, he was. And the qualities Beau revered in his father are the same qualities, the same values, I have seen every single day in Joe's leadership as president, his honesty and integrity. His big heart and commitment to his faith and his family. And his love of our country and the American people. With this selfless and patriotic act, President Biden is doing what he has done throughout his life of service, putting the American people and our country above everything else. I am honored to have the President's endorsement, and my intention is to earn and win this nomination. Over the past year, I have traveled across the country, talking with Americans about the clear choice in this momentous election. And that is what I will continue to do in the days and weeks ahead. I will do everything in my power to unite the Democratic Party, and unite our nation, to defeat Donald Trump and his Extreme Project 2025 agenda. We have 107 days until Election Day. Together, we will fight. And together, we will win. Despite the comparisons between Harris and Louis-Dreyfus' character, the creators of Veep are not fully convinced the two are similar. Earlier this month, showrunner David Mandel told Vanity Fair that there are comparisons to be made for every political candidate worldwide, not just those who happen to be women. "I understand that people all over the internet are dying to make the narrative somehow that Kamala is Selina," Mandel said. "I personally choose not to accept it. It's too